We're just 2 days away from the Pistons season opener on the road against the Chicago Bulls. The home opener, of course, set for Sunday at 3:30 against the Boston Celtics. And tickets are still available. And I can't tell you, I am so thrilled, so pumped to have with us to talk about the upcoming season, former Pistons head coach Dwane Casey, current front office associate, senior advisor, all the accolades.
And
you deserve them all.
No,
you are the best. Thank you so
Thank you.
much
Thanks for having me,
for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
I tell you what, it is so exciting, especially after last season. But with the preseason now done, what were your first impressions?
Well, first of all, JB has done a great job of getting the guys ready these last few weeks, the last month of preseason and everything. So everybody's excited. It's a time of year where there's baseball going, basketball going, guys in the gym, the smell of fall in the air. So it's an exciting time. The guys have worked hard this summer. They're ready to go. Taking the momentum from last year to this year, at least it's been great to see, and watching the guys grow up and getting pumped for this week coming up.
And what's incredible too is that, you know, we've had growth, but last year having that playoff berth, the first one in quite a few years. I mean, do you think we could do it again?
Well, the thing about it started with Mr. Gores having the foresight to change and turn things around, to bring Trajan in, to bring JB in, and to make that decision, and then to see it come to fruition as far as a change, the biggest turnaround in NBA history, and that was great to see, and then to go into the playoffs. You know, the momentum of coming from last year, the confidence the players are going to have going into the season, another year under JB, understanding his system, understanding what he wants to do offensively, defensively. Last year, they were 12th in offense, 14th in defense. So to take that momentum into this season is going to be exciting to see.
Do you think the expectations are expectations you can meet, exceed?
That's always the biggest change. When you go from a season like you had last year to this year, where last year you were the hunter, and now this year you're the hunted. But I think the maturity of Cade, the leadership of Tobias, the addition of Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson, two veteran players who've been in winning situations, will help JB carry that message into the season. Hey, we haven't done anything. Now we got to take that next step forward and keep that chip on your shoulder, which is always tough to do for a young team. But the coaching staff and those veteran players have done a good job of maintaining that focus.
I'm going to jump back. You had mentioned some of the players you added in the offseason, Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson. What do you think they're bringing to the team?
Huge experience. You know, Duncan Robinson's been in a great program, a Michigan grad, you know, but he's come from a program like Miami, whose work ethic, the grind mentality, his experience as far as a shooter is concerned, his three-point shooting experience is going to bring a lot to the team. And then Karis, his background with JB at Cleveland, another Michigan grad. He understands the culture of Detroit, the Pistons history. So those two guys coming into the program with their experience come from winning programs. So they know what winning is about, so they'll bring that to the table.
Absolutely. That does matter.
It does.
That absolutely matters. Let's talk about some of the young players on the team, Ron Holland, Asar Thompson. How do you see their growth really helping the Pistons get to the next level?
Just watching Asar and Ron, you know, the biggest knock on them is shooting, which there's another 1,000 things you can do in a game to impact winning. And JB and his staff has done a great job of working with those two young men this summer. The game is slowing down for them, both seeing the floor. JB's going to experience with Asar playing a little point guard, handling the ball a little bit more. So his growth and maturity is going to be, you know, a little bit faster. But Ron, you can just see him. He has an elite motor. And that's something you can't give to somebody.
I like that. Elite motor.
Elite. And, you know, he's going to keep coming at you every step of the way. So those two young men will bring energy, athleticism, speed, and quickness, not only on the offensive end of the floor, but you can sick them on anybody on the other team and say, hey, go get them. And that's a weapon for JB to have in his staff.
Good new weapons. Coach Dwane Casey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you so
always
much.
an honor
It is.
and a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to have you in the studio.
you
It
so
really
much.
is. We love you so much. Remember, the Pistons start the season Wednesday in Chicago. The home opener against Boston tips off on Sunday afternoon at Little Caesars Arena. You know it's going to be loud. It's going to be electric. Limited tickets are still available, so that's the good news, and you can get them at pistons.com/tickets.